There's a lot of discussion at CES this year around trends and what is happening and what we can anticipate in 2025. I think some of the key things that I'm really hearing are, around AI, which sometimes I kind of like roll my eyes around AI. It's like involved in every conversation, but workflow optimization, I think, is really huge. I think there's a little bit of, skepticism around AI within the creative environment, and there's still a bit of work that needs to be done there. I think that one of the huge trends that we're hearing about is fragmentation and how individual companies, publishers, brands are looking to understand how they can operate effectively in an industry that continues to fragment.
How are these trends that you referenced going to drive TransUnion's priorities and growth plans for the year?
TransUnion's priorities in regards to the trends that we're seeing, audiences and how they are targeted and how they are built continues to evolve in its sophistication. It's really important that TransUnion is at the center of what that looks like and makes it easy from a planning, activation, insights, and measurement perspective. So whether someone is working with us just on the audience building or on the measurement side, we want that to be able to feed into a consistent view of the customer.
So how are financial companies like PayPal and Chase helping reshape the retail media model, and what lessons can other industries learn from this approach?
I think that, commerce media in general and, moving from retail media to commerce media, it signals, and it signals to help us better understand consumer behavior, consumer outcomes. I think that PayPal and Chase are in a really wonderful and unique position to be able to leverage, scalable data that is showing, true and purchase intent and in a privacy safe way. I think that we can learn a ton from them.
Let's talk about a little bit about the role of data and audience insights in play and how it helps streamers address the challenges like fragmentation and some of these consumer engagement challenges.
Well, TransUnion just did research with Forrester, and it was fascinating to see that 70% of marketers and marketing leaders are saying that they find it really hard to identify and target audiences within the ecosystem. And those marketing leaders are also working with 16 plus different partners to help them navigate this space. At TransUnion, we're not saying just don't stop working with 4 to 10 of those partners. Work with 16 partners. What we are really looking at is how do we leverage fragmentation to the benefit of brands and have a persistent ID and a persistent way to view a customer throughout their consumption of media.